Hey everyone, thanks for joining us. This is Rich from the Kel-n-Rich Show. Thank you so much for being here. I have some more footage for you from a really interesting concert that we went to. It was a total gem, a total find for us. We had no idea who John5 was with his band The Creatures. And we were going to really see Queensryche, and our buddy Will Harden from New Messiah. Hey Will, he said, "Rich, you're gonna love this guy. I mean, this guy's off the hook." So we got to the Culture Room. It was January 17, 2020, and the guy put on an amazing show. I mean, the whole band. And later in the set, I saw that the talkbox was wired up, but I didn't know anything about John5. But I'm thinking, when is he going to use it? Well, a couple weeks prior, Kel did a first reaction to Peter Frampton's "Do You Feel Like We Do?" and she had no idea, because we're just using the audio, no idea what the instrument was, what the deal was. And then I finally showed her at the end of that video Peter Frampton live performing with the talkbox, and she put it all together. It was very cool. It was very sweet, very, very endearing. And then we followed up with Joe Walsh's Rocky Mountain Way. I think that the next night. So if you haven't seen those videos, check them out. Well, we're at the show. So this is like a couple of weeks later. Will's there, his buddy's there. We're having a great time. The first band came and went. Even Adam was the name of the band. And then John5 comes on, and he's like in the same category as Steve Vai, Eddie Van Halen, Joe Satriani, Malmsteen, you name it. This guy's just legendary. And still does, plays with Rob Zombie. He was Marilyn Manson's guitarist, David Lee Roth's guitarist, and he's collaborated with Alice Cooper, Ozzy Osbourne, Lita Ford, Paul Stanley. He's a Kiss maniac when it comes to collectibles. He's a really neat kind of person. Well, there he is with the talkbox, and he's featured in this clip playing his song "I Am John5." And just to see Kel's reaction is just priceless. So I had to kind of dig up the footage from my cell phone and give it to you here. So enjoy. And then following this video is going to be a super medley that featured John doing 2 Rush songs, because Neil Peart had just passed away on January 7th. The show was January 17th, so it was literally 10 days later. So make sure you check on that one. And again, thanks to Will Harden and Craig over at New Messiah for doing our music intro, as well as Craig doing the graphics and also the outro. Really, really appreciate it. If you haven't checked out their debut album, Voice of Choice, it's a really cool album. Definitely check it out. I'm going to put a link down below. But for now, enjoy. Sit back and watch John5 with the talkbox and Kel having one of her reactions. It's hilarious. Later, guys.
On bass, Mr. Ian Ross. On drums, Mr. Logan Miles Nick. And I'm going to sing into this tube. It's called I Am John5 and I Am John5. Hello.
have John 5 with the talkbox, John 5 and the Creatures. So, yeah, Kel, can you see her mouth? I want one, and I'm like, oh, I'm sure, of course you do. You've wanted one since you heard it. So the next video for John 5, really a special, cool medley. It starts with Limelight. In memory of Neil Peart just passing away, and then he goes into Fly By Night, and then he goes into Thunder Kiss 1965 by White Zombie. Then he goes to Beautiful People, Marilyn Manson. Then I believe Spoon Man by Soundgarden, and then Dr. Feelgood by Motley Crue, and Unchained Van Halen, and then I'm Broken, Pantera, and he finishes with Walk by Pantera, of course. So we're all just chanting along. Pretty cool stuff. So check out the video. Thanks for joining us. Stay metal. Later.